Poppopfizzle. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Ember.
And I'm Heidi.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here today as a family, well, 2 by 2 anyway, to let the kids give you their thoughts on Infinity War. Now, when Heidi and Avengers Infinity War, yes, I stand corrected. Heidi and I said to you in both our non-spoiler and our spoiler review that we weren't sure if we were going to take the kids to see it. We were worried that it might be too sad or too traumatic for them. So the first question I have for Ember is, did you think the movie was too sad or too traumatic? Because we were worried about showing it to you.
I didn't, I loved the movie, but I didn't like most of the things that happened in it.
Because they were sad?
Yeah, I didn't like all the deaths and stuff.
Right.
They all made me upset.
But it didn't scar you for life? You don't need therapy or anything?
Yeah, no, I don't. And what's funny is, him and my mom cried during the movie.
Yeah.
And I did not.
Okay.
I did not cry once.
So you don't have a heart, is what you're saying.
Was it too sad or traumatic? So, meaning it was just really hard to watch.
Well, I think it was really sad.
Yeah, why?
Because there was a lot of death and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so now what I want to know is, what was your... First, let's talk about favorite, and then we'll talk about least favorite. What was your favorite? Now, this is a spoiler discussion, so people that are watching this have already seen the movie, so you don't need to worry about spoiling that for them. So what was your favorite...
If you did not watch the movie, click off now, watch the movie, and come.
Yeah, or just hit pause and come back after you've seen the movie. Okay, so what was your favorite part of the movie? Favorite scene, favorite moment, favorite part? I don't recall.
Leading ladies!
Leading ladies?
Yes, so my favorite scene was close to the end where...
Oh, approximately midnight?
Yeah, when she was fighting Scarlet Witch in the ditch, rhyming, Black Widow appeared and started helping her, and so did... What's her name again?
Okoye. Okoye.
Okoye. They were all fighting in leading ladies scene. Favorite.
Yes, and they were all very tough, and they all handled that fight very well.
My favorite part of the film was when Groot talked back to Star-Lord.
I like that part too. It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
What was your least favorite scene?
Well, it's hard because there are a lot. It's between the first few scenes and Gamora's death. At first she was smiling, thinking he'd never get it, but then she was so upset that he would get it if he pushed her off and stuff.
Stone.
And then at the beginning I was just freaked out because there had already been 2 deaths.
Heimdall and Loki.
I was upset that it happened first thing in the movie.
Right.
So many people were just lying there dead.
Don't you think that was kind of the movie's way of saying that, hey, we're not playing around, so you better be ready for anything? Anything could happen? I think that was kind of the point. They wanted to set the stage for, Hulk got beaten, 2 people died. Anything can happen here. Right?
What was your least favorite part of the film?
I didn't like the guy with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Thanos?
Thanos. I didn't like when Thanos cracked Loki's neck.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite character?
I want the viewers to guess what I'm doing with my hand motions.
Oh, I don't even think... I don't think they'll have a hard time guessing that. I'm going to guess Scarlet Witch, then.
Correct. But you already knew. I told you.
Okay. So, Scarlet Witch. Well, but they want to hear from you. Okay. Yeah, we both talked about how powerful she was in that movie.
She's the most powerful of them all.
Yeah.
Except for Thanos. She's like the second powerful person.
Yeah, because she was able to destroy an Infinity Stone, which means she's pretty powerful.
And she was able to hold back Thanos for at least like 15 seconds. And Captain America was only able to hold him back for like 5.
Yeah, and she was doing it with one hand. She held him back with one hand.
Yeah, break the stone, hold back Thanos. Break the stone, hold back Thanos.
Yeah.
My favorite character was Groot.
Groot. I like Groot too.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Did you have a least favorite character? Or was there a character that you felt like didn't get a lot to do?
Well, Shuri, is it right?
Uh-huh.
Shuri, I don't think she had enough to do in that movie. Like, I know she was like helping Vision with the stone, but she didn't really do anything else. Like, that was literally her only part in the movie.
Yeah, you still haven't seen Black Panther.
No.
You need to see Black Panther because Shuri's a pretty cool character. You'd really like her right there. Yeah.
She's smart like me.
Oh.
And she's strong and tough.
All right.
My least favorite character was Thanos.
Thanos. Why?
Because he kills half planets. He kills everything. He kills everything.
Yeah, he's kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah, and he just and Thanos's minions, not unlike from like minions.
Right.
Not like that.
Right.
But his minions were destroying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when we review movies on this channel, we either give it a fizzle if it's don't bother seeing the film, a pop if it's see it on DVD or Blu-ray because we liked it, or we really liked it and you should go see it on the big screen in the movie theater right now. So we always decide whether it fizzles, whether it pops, or whether it gets a double pop. So what I want to know from you is, where does Avengers Infinity War fall for you? Is it a fizzle, is it a pop, or is it a double pop?
I think it's a pop for me.
It's a pop for you? Why?
Because I don't like all the dead people.
I think it was a little too traumatic for... But don't you think if people don't go see it soon that it'll get spoiled for them?
Yeah.
Probably.
But they should still see it on Blu-ray.
Well, I'm going to see it again like a million times on Blu-ray.
Yeah,
But if they don't see it now on the big screen, then they may get spoiled before they get to see it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, but the movie's really long, so...
Yeah, that's true. So, especially if they're... Like, you and Jacob are really good in the theater, but if you had kids that maybe can't be still for 2.5 hours, that may be something to consider before you take them to see this movie. Also, if you have a child that may get upset or scared by something like this movie, maybe you should see it first if you haven't already. We assume since you're watching a spoiler review that you've already seen it, but definitely that's something to consider before you take a kid to see the movie. Okay, so you gave it a pop. I, on the original review, gave it a double pop. If you haven't seen our non-spoiler review, check below for the links to that and the link to our spoiler discussion. So,
out of all three of those, what would you give it?
I think it would be double pop.
Double pop? Okay. All right. All right, so that's our review with both of our kids.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
That's right. And consider subscribing to our channel. It helps us to keep doing things like this, whether it's a kids movie review or whether it's the grown-ups talking movies or discussing certain things having to do with pop culture. We cover a lot of bases here, and we got a lot of fun stuff coming. So if you're already subscribed, click that bell icon. That'll let you be notified the next time we post something. Until the meantime, that doesn't make sense. Until the next time, bye.
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 Bye.